What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. So as you might be able to tell if you are a regular viewer of my channel, I am not in any world that I play on currently, and this is actually one of my older worlds from about 4 or 5 years ago. And I was looking through some old files of mine and I found this world, and I do have a lot of good memories with this world. I do enjoy it, and to this day I think this still might be one of my favorite survival worlds that I've had. So I figured I would do a little walkthrough video with you guys of this world and we can check out what I did here together. So I did load in this world before I started recording this just to make sure that nothing was corrupted and everything was just fine. And I really haven't done a whole lot of exploring in this world yet, so we can do all of that together. So if we go up these stairs, this just takes us to the outside, and we are in a cave here, which, if you could not tell already, this is very heavily inspired off of Etho's man cave base, which honestly is probably one of my favorite Minecraft bases that I've seen, so I did take a lot of inspiration from his base. So inside this main little area here, we don't really have a whole lot going on. We just have our entrance there with some waterfalls that look very nice. And then we have our AFK Fisher right here, which this was back when AFK fishing was still very effective. So I did get a lot of stuff from here. I don't think there's anything in here right now though. But we also have this enchantment setup here, and then this other stuff here, which is basic storage stuff and a bed. And then we also have the sugarcane farm here, and then this thing which tells me if it's daytime or nighttime, which is very useful when you're in a cave. And then I do have a spider spawner right here, so this is how I got all of my string. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this main area. And I do remember this area very well, so I am going to breeze through this one. This is where I did spend most of my time here, and I do really like this enchantment setup. I think this might be one of my favorite enchantment setups that I have done so far. And then over here we have our enchantment storage. Almost all of these I got from AFK fishing, so yeah, there's a lot of enchantments here. These are all my mending books, and yeah, almost all of these are from AFK fishing. And then I have my tools here, and I have a few armor stands with some armor on them, and these elytras that are Unbreaking 3 and mending, so I have those as well. And then our nether portal is right there with a cactus farm right here. So then this thing, I actually completely forgot that I had done this. So this is like a little elevator that takes you to the bottom level. So we just have to press this button here and then it'll call it up. And back in 1.12 there were these weird glitches with these flying machine things, so that block is not actually supposed to be there. I don't even know if that block is actually there or not. But then you just fly all the way down and you get to the bottom here, and as you can see, that block isn't there anymore, so it's some weird glitchy stuff. And this is something completely different that we'll get to in a little bit. But then if I press this button, I should be going up. I don't know, it's probably broken, but I mean, we could just take the stairs. And now we are magically back up top. So I did skip that part going up the stairs because I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. So if we go down here, we have the netherwort farm, and if you press these buttons here, it destroys the netherwort and pushes the soul stand back in place so you can replant it. And then I can put that in there, and yeah, it's a very basic netherwort farm. It looks like I didn't actually finish it. Anyway, moving on down here, I do have this smelting system. So I believe, yeah, the fuel goes in this side here on the sides, and then you put your whatever you're trying to smelt up top here. So I guess I was smelting netherrack the last time I was in this world. Then this is my storage room. I do remember this. I think it was inspired off of one of Mumbo Jumbo's storage rooms. I think he did something similar in one of his Hermitcraft bases. I don't remember exactly which one it was, but I do remember I did take some inspiration from one of his storage rooms for this one, and I do absolutely love this storage room. It has plenty of storage for everything that I could possibly need. And then this is where I have my dragon egg on display. I think this is pretty cool. It's in my storage room, and yeah, it's a pretty simple display. Just have the dragon egg on top of some obsidian, and then 2 dragon heads on either side, but it looks cool. And then this is my ender chest storage. So I do actually kind of want to see how many diamonds I have. That's actually pretty good for diamonds. I was not expecting that many diamonds. So that's all my valuables, and then I do have other storage as well. My name tags. I don't know why I have so many name tags. That's a lot of name tags. I think that's from AFK fishing. I did do quite a bit of AFK fishing in this world. And then fireworks, iron. How much iron do I have? That's actually a lot of iron. And I don't have an iron farm in this world. So all of this was completely mined myself. So yeah, I did spend quite a bit of time in this world. But that's pretty much it for this little storage room area. I think it looks really good. I do really enjoy it. And then it's time to go downstairs here to the rest of the base. So I do have this big map. And as you can see, I really didn't do a whole lot on the outside part of this base. So there really isn't much going on there. But it is a large area that I mapped out kind of unnecessarily. I'm not entirely sure why I mapped out this entire area, but I did, and it looks pretty cool, I guess, to have on display right here. And then I do have a little stream running under here, this natural bridge, and I do have this pathway going over here. I don't think I did anything over here, though. I could be wrong. Yeah, this is just a dead end. I don't think I did anything over here. I know I was going to, but I don't remember what I was going to do over here. Which over here, I have an auto brewing station, which is very simple how it works. I think I can get to the redstone through these doors here. It's a pretty simple setup. There really isn't much to it. It's not as complicated as Ethos auto brewing system, where it actually transports the bottles from one station to the next. This one only does water breathing potions, this one only does regen, and this one only does strength, so I don't have to transport the bottles between brewing stands, which is very nice. But anyway, I think I just have water bottles in here, so if I push this button, then I should get water breathing potions working, so I have the nether wart in there. And then if we go into this hopper, I have the pufferfish and the redstone. I don't remember potion brewing. I think redstone makes it last longer. But then if I want to make it a splash potion, I just flick that lever there, and it will send a piece of gunpowder in the system when I push the button, but I don't really want to have a splash potion yet, or not right now anyway. But then it brews into water breathing, and that's basically how all of these potion brewing stands work. So it's very simple, not much going on. And this is the redstone that was on the other side of that elevator thing here. So that's what this redstone was. This was back when I was still pretty into redstone, so I do have quite a few redstone contraptions, and I'm pretty sure I designed these auto brewing potion stations myself. I'm fairly certain I designed these ones myself. And then going this way, I have the elevator here, that is right here, and then I have the collection system for the spider farm. And right now, I also have it set up to be a creeper farm, as you can probably see. So right now, it's just farming creepers because I did disable the spider spawner thing, and I completely forgot about this. I forgot that I tried to build one of these in here. I will get to that in a little bit, but I think the collection system, yeah, is right here. So this is where I collect all of my goods from that, and I have a little bit of gunpowder in there right now. Nothing too crazy. And then it's just a hopper minecart system that's going around and collecting everything. So yeah, that is my gunpowder farm, and when I re-enable the spider spawner, then it is also my string farm, but I don't really need string right now. But then this thing here, I completely forgot that I had made this. So this is supposed to be like a mass storage system, very similar to Etho's Nexus storage system. It's very similar to that. But this is more meant for mass storage, and you can only hold up to 8 items in it at a time. And it uses shulker boxes. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word shulker boxes. It uses shulker boxes for the storage. So it's only meant for mass storage. Again, I think I just have it selected to... I think I have that in there. I'm not exactly sure if I have any storage in here right now, but this was another thing that I know I designed myself, and it is kind of complicated but also kind of simple. So it does automatically fill the shulker boxes and then break them, and then the shulker boxes will end up in these chests here, which then end up in this dropper, and it looks like I don't have anything in here. And then when you select the item up here on the item frame selector, it will then, once you push, I think it's this button. Is it that button? No, I think that button is meant to break the shulker box once it's placed down. I think there's supposed to be another button here. Anyway, actually, yeah, it's right here. This is where the other button is. So you press that button once you select what item you want here from this item frame, and you can actually hear that it did some stuff when I turn that. So it does partially work. But anyway, when you press this button, after selecting what item you want, it will trigger one of the dispensers down there, and then send the shulker box into here, and then this will dispense the shulker box and place it right here so that you can take it. I do think I still have the world that I originally designed this in. I did design this in creative mode. I didn't do this all in survival mode. I did design it in creative mode in a different world, but I'm not going to go over all of the redstone in this video because it is a bit complicated. But yeah, so yeah, it looks like it still works. So the basic gist of this storage system is that you turn this to select what item you want to be dispensed out of here in a shulker box, and then you push the button and then it dispenses that item, and then it comes out here in a shulker box. And yeah, if you're more interested in this, I can try and find... Oh, I don't think I was supposed to do that. If you're more interested in this, I can try and find the world that I did originally design this storage system in, and I can probably go a little bit more in depth of how this works if I remember how it works. I don't remember exactly how it works, but that is something that I could do if you guys are interested in that. But anyway, I should probably get on with looking around here. I don't remember if I did anything over here. Yeah, I don't think I did anything over here for the base. So I think, what's this actually? I think this was actually originally where I was going to put that storage system. I think that's what this is. And then I realized that it was a little bit too close to this part of the base here. So I think I stopped doing that there. And there are gaps there. I did not fill that in. Anyway, I have a little bit better attention to detail now. But the stream is right here, and that's pretty much it for this main part of the base. I think I may be forgetting some stuff, but I think that's it. But down here, actually, is the mine where I got all of my diamonds, and this is where the beacon is as well. So I did use the efficiency 5 pickaxe to insta-mine all of this stone, and I did originally have strip mines, of course, but I decided to do it this way because it's faster. There are some slimes down here, and I think I made a slime farm somewhere. I don't remember exactly where. I'm pretty sure this is a slime chunk here, but that does not look like a slime farm. This is where the slime farm is. Okay. So it looks like it's still functioning. And I think there's a staircase over here. And we can see the slime farm. There's a big guy right there. So yeah, it's a pretty standard slime farm. Just some platforms for them to spawn on. And then water streams for them to fall into. And then I have magma blocks right here. And then a collection system with a hopper minecart underneath it. So that is the mine there. There really isn't much else to look at. I don't think I have anything in these chests that's worthwhile. Yeah, I don't really have anything in there. But I do really want to check out what I did up here. I don't remember exactly what I did up here. I do remember how this looks though. I really remember this. And I also remember doing that because I don't have anything up here that stands out very much. So whenever I would go out on explorations, I would get lost very easily because there's really nothing up here. My entire base is down in the cave system here. So I built that tower there so that I wouldn't get lost as easily and I would be able to see like my base is right there from really far away. So I do remember putting that there. And then it looks like I just have some spruce wood growing up here and some sugar cane and then some cows. I don't know why I didn't bring these guys down into the base with me. And that is, I think that's the sugar cane farm. Oh, and this was the original, this is where the original staircase down to the mines was. I forgot about this. And then this is where the beacon was originally until I moved it down into the mines. So that's where that was. But anyway, that is my sugarcane farm there that I use a daylight sensor to trigger. And I believe it's hooked up to a monostable circuit. So it only does a short pulse whenever the sun rises. And I don't think it pulses when it sets. So that way the sugarcane can grow. And I also think it's hooked up to that light I have down in the cave so that I can see if it's daytime or nighttime. And also all of the beds are red because I'm fairly certain I started this world in 1.10. I think it was 1.10 when I started this world. So 1.12 is when they added the colored beds. So all the beds are red right now. And I think this is from when I tried to get some villagers here, but judging by the fact that there aren't any villagers here, I assume that was unsuccessful. But I think that is it for this world and this base here. It was really fun to take a look back at some of the stuff that I did in previous worlds. And I know this is not my best building work, but I do really enjoy this base. It is definitely one of my favorite bases that I have done. But if you did enjoy this video and you did enjoy seeing me walk through some of my older builds and remember some stuff that I have done in the past, then make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. It would mean a lot to me and it would help me out a ton. And if you guys would like to interact with me or my community outside of YouTube, then make sure to join my Discord server linked down in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter, also linked down in the description. But anyway, that is it for this older world of mine, so as always, don't forget to keep building.